Let's start from the top. Tell me again what you're going to be doing.
Okay.
I've been a reporter for 25 years, and when I was a student in college, I learned how to do photography in a darkroom. But when I lived in China and worked in China, I did my own photography on assignments there, so I enjoy it. But I realized at some point a few years ago that those skills were almost becoming obsolete, and that the way the business was moving, video online was becoming more and more important. And what really drove home the point was about 2 or 3 years ago, our then managing editor said that when young people apply for jobs at the newspaper, they're not only talking about what writing skills they have, but how they all know how to make videos. And so it kind of like, it occurred to me that if I don't update my skills, I'm going to be obsolete. My son, who's 16, is a filmmaker. He inspired me to learn myself. I was fortunate enough to get a fellowship and attend the University of Pennsylvania for a semester. I spent a whole semester learning how to take movies and edit movies. Most importantly, I learned how to use the software called Final Cut, which we use here at the paper now. I feel that for a newspaper, making the videos is not so much just a job for photographers or just a job for reporters. It's kind of a hybrid thing. You have to know how to interview people as well as construct the story visually, tell the story visually. So I feel like it's a real melding of skills. And I've made about 3 films so far for the newspaper. I did a piece about an interview with Jeff Gamage, who's a reporter who wrote a book about China, about adopting children from China. I'm doing like a story every other week, a video story, and I'm incorporating it into my own work. But the biggest hurdle, I think, is just the training and the lack of training and the time it takes for training. If you want to remain competitive in the marketplace as a journalist, you should know how to do this. I gave many speeches in the spring semester when I had my sabbatical. I spoke to many college groups, and I told all the journalism students the same message. If you want to be a journalist, if you want to be a newspaper reporter, you need to know not only how to write stories, but how to tell stories visually. That this is the future.